Hey guys, back again. So let's talk about The Resurrected, which is a 1991 direct-to-video horror movie starring John Terry, Jane Sibbett, and Chris Sarandon. And it is directed by Dan O'Bannon, who also directed the first Return of the Living Dead. And it's funny, I bought this release for this on Scream Factory, and it sits right where the Return of the Living Dead is next to it. So I've got. It's funny how they're both the same director, putting them together on the shelf. I thought that was pretty funny. I also like the artwork for this as well. This movie has artwork that isn't on this Scream Factory release. Like, this is all new artwork. This and the reverse slip, which, if you can see on the inside, that's not actually the artwork that was released for the movie whenever the movie came out in 1991. The artwork looks way better in this than the actual artwork. But anyways, The Resurrected is based on an H.P. Lovecraft story, the case of Charles Dexter Ward, which is the character Chris Sarandon plays in this movie. And the basic plot of this is his wife, Claire, is trying to figure out what is going on with Charles and what he is doing in the basement. He is doing all these weird experiments, and the movie basically sits on that fact that she's just trying to figure this out, while you learn throughout the movie where this character, Claire, is going whenever she's figuring out the truth on what's going on with Charles, Chris Sarandon's character. Now, I'll say this, Chris Sarandon is pretty scarcely used in this movie, but to a great advantage, because I really dug Chris Sarandon in this movie. I thought he was awesome. I thought all the performances were good. I thought that Jane Sibbett was good. She also is in Friends. That's the first thing I immediately think of whenever I saw her. I don't think I've seen her in much else, but I really thought it was cool seeing her in a different role, because I've only seen her in a comedy show. I haven't really seen her do anything like emotional or horror, and this kind of teeters on a horror drama kind of thing, because it's not just like, oh, guts and gore. It's just about like a mystery as well, and I like that it builds the characters pretty well. I've also really liked the visual effects for this one. This one actually genuinely surprised me with how great the effects were. And again, this movie was supposed to be released in theaters, but then it went direct to video, and it's kind of a shame, because this would be a cool one to see in the theaters, because there are some monster effects in this one that are badass and really cool. There is one scene where, like, there is a dead person, who has, like, just the top of their mouth, and then the rest of this is gone right here, and then they're moving their face and mouth at the same time, even there's a gap gone. And it's a great practical effect. And there's some good scenes in the darkness whenever these characters encounter crazy creatures in the dark. I thought it was really effective and cool. And it's really fun. I just really enjoyed this one. And I've seen a good amount of H.P. Lovecraft movies based on the stories of H.P. Lovecraft. I've never read any of the stories of H.P. Lovecraft, funny enough. But I did like this for a lot of reasons. Like I said, this is a really good executed movie, and I really dug it. The Scream Factory release, I thought it looked good as well on Blu-ray, and I want to watch the special features as well, because they have a lot of commentaries and deleted scenes, so I really wonder what else I could get out of this in terms of the special features. I wonder if there's any really good extended scenes. And this was an hour and 105 minutes, an hour and 45 minutes. So it's pretty okay pace. Like, I didn't think it was anything in terms of the runtime. I felt like this movie was serviceable with its length and everything, but I really wonder what else they could put in the extended scenes. But like I said, I went into this blind. I bought this movie blind. I've never seen this one before. I just really like to collect Scream Factory, like you can see in the background. So I did just want to see this one, and it looked really fun, and it was just one that I thought, I'm just going to pick it out. It was cheap on Amazon. So, hell yeah, I thought it was awesome. Really, really fun recommendation. Like, I thought it was pretty solid, pretty fun and enjoyable. And that is it for today. Pretty much all I can say about The Resurrected. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care.